and welcome back to my channel. For those who do not know, my name is Britannia Alexis, but for those who are returning, what's good? Y'all already know the vibes. So, quick introduction. My name is Britannia. I have been doing YouTube for a little over a year now. Not consistently though, but hey, we here. That is all going to change though. I do plan on being more consistent. I am 24 years old and the niche of my channel is girl talks. Okay, I have been told since I've been a teenager that I give the best advice. I've always been the anchor in my friendships, and overall, you know, your girl has been through some life things, and I am a very open book, so I don't mind sharing my experiences, my mistakes, I don't mind sharing that. So hey, why not bring it to social media now? So I just want to give you a little intro of what my channel is about. If you don't go watch my previous videos, if this is your first video and you plan on watching from here on out, that is fine, girl. Just make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get right into this girl talk. So as you can see by today's title, I am just giving some of the tips that I have learned to just tap into my feminine energy. I know y'all have probably hearing that phrase a lot. Feminine energy, soft era, grown woman era. Everybody now is in their point in life where they want to grow up. Social media will kind of have you feeling like to be that girl, you have to have certain things. To be that girl, you have to wear certain things. You know, so I just want to give some tips that help me figure out what becoming her was for me, because my dream girl is not going to match the next person, and that is fine. So if you are interested in just revamping your life, just finding some new things for you to do, new hobbies, new routines, anything like that, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for sure, because I have a lot of videos that I'm going to be sharing with y'all. I'm going to be sharing things that I do now, and then I'm going to start sharing things that I am learning as time goes on. I have been feeling stagnant lately. Like, I just been feeling like I'm not moving. I'm just still. I'm not progressing. I'm not doing what I want to do. So I just had to figure out what is in my way. What is, you know, why am I being so overwhelmed? And I just had to figure out everything. So I've done just that, and I kid you not, y'all, I have been feeling so much better since I just laid out everything. And one of the things that I laid out was YouTube. I have to get consistent with my YouTube channel because I enjoy doing YouTube so much, and I really want to become a full-time content creator. But enough about me chit-chatting. Let's hop right into these tips that I have been doing to tap into my feminine energy. So the first thing is waking up early. That is something so simple, yet it can be so hard if you're not disciplined to do. In my mind, when I became grown, as soon as I graduated high school, I had no need of a schedule. I didn't need a schedule anymore. For what? Like, I only need a schedule when I was in school to make sure I made it to class on time. I'm grown. I can do what I want to do. Girl, I can wake up when I want to wake up. Like, I'm vibing. That was my mindset, and that's what has kept me so stagnant. I have been in the same place forever, having that mindset that I'm grown. I have free will. I can get up when I want to get up, do what I want to do, whatever. And all of that is true. It is true. I'm not saying you have to get up 4 or 5 in the morning, but at least get up before 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. I have I guess you can consider a second shift. I work from 11 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. So I have a little leeway in the morning from, if I get up at 6, from 6 to about 10:30. I got that that 3-4 hour mark to do what I need to do. I can go to the gym. I can go grocery shopping. I can meditate. I can do whatever. So wake up early. Because if I was the type of person that woke up an hour before it was time for me to clock in, I wouldn't have time to do a morning routine. I wouldn't have time to brush my teeth barely. I wouldn't have time to eat. I wouldn't have time to do nothing, because within that hour, I have to be at my computer ready to take these calls, ready to work, ready to do whatever I need to do as far as working. So waking up early has definitely helped me just get more discipline and get a routine. The second thing that I've started doing to kind of tap into that feminine energy is make my bed. It is so easy to just get up, leave out of your room, brush your teeth, go to your closet, get dressed, and out the door. It is so simple to just do that, and when you come back, your room is exactly the way you left it when you left this morning. And in me personally, when I see things in order, when I see things clean cut to the point, it puts me in a better mindset. It has my mindset clean cut and to the point. So make your bed, okay? Make your bed as soon as you wake up. All you gotta do is stretch, whatever, turn right back around and start making your bed. Because once your bed is together, your whole day is gonna be together, if that makes sense. Like, that's just my mindset. My bed is together. I'm done with it for now. Let me make it up. So when I get back to it, all I have to do is just lay down. Very simple, very simple. And plus, it just keeps you in a better mindset. If you work at home all day like myself, you know, you want a clean house. You want a clean house smelling good. You want your candles going. You know, you just want to have that vibe going so you can be in a better mindset while you're working. So make your bed. The next thing I have is hydrate when you wake up in the morning. Like, after you do your morning routine, brush your teeth, wash your face, when you go to the kitchen, and fix you a cold glass of water. Cold, room temperature, however you like your water. Drink some water. Hydrate your mind. Okay, get yourself fully ready for today. Because when we are sleeping, you know, of course, we're not eating, drinking, getting any nutrients, anything like that. We're asleep. Simple. Just make sure when you wake up, you hydrate. If you don't have a cup, go out and buy one. You can go to Walmart and they have a plethora of different brands where you can find a cup. You don't have to go out and buy the most expensive cups. Of course, I see the Stanley cups are going around. I have a lot of water bottles that I have laying around. It's to the point now to where I think I hoard like traveling cups. I really hoard them. Like, I would get them and I need this for the gym. I need this for when I'm sitting at my desk. I need this for when I'm out. Like, I find a purpose for every cup before I buy it. And then when I get it, I'll probably use it good for about good 2 or 3 weeks. And then after that, I don't know. I don't know what happened to it. But I've always just kept something to drink with me. So just make sure you hydrate in the morning, because it will definitely hydrate your mind, hydrate your day. It may be something small, but trust me, drinking water, it has a lot of benefits. It has a lot of benefits. Another thing that has helped me tap into my feminine energy is I plan and I prioritize my day. Honestly. So when I say plan and prioritize your day, plan what you want to do first. When you wake up, figure out what type of mood you're in. Do you want to go to the gym? Do you want to work on a hobby? Do you want to learn something new today? Plan out what you want to do before you pick up that phone and contact with anybody else. The second you wake up and pick up your phone and send out a good morning text, the second you wake up and pick up your phone and call someone, your energy is now connected with someone else, if it makes sense. Like, your energy is now out into the world. So before your energy is out into the world, before you are giving out that good advice, good graces, you know, before you are blessing people with your presence, make sure you have your day planned and prioritized. This is going to go hand in hand with my next tip. My next tip for you is to plan your weeks and months in advance. Do not let anyone invite you to anything last minute. Do not let anyone just spring something up on you, because life already has surprises, okay? Everything could be fine and dandy one day, but then something could go wrong with your car. Something can go wrong with your phone. You never know. You never know what can go wrong at any point. So just make sure you plan out your weeks, your months, your days. Just plan. That is the main thing that I feel like has helped me get into this calm, peace, and know what I want to do with life, my mindset. In order for me to get into this mindset, I had to plan out what I want to do. I had to plan out what type of videos I want. I have to plan out when I want to record the videos. I have to plan out when I want them to get out. Even when it comes with my job, I have to plan on when I'm thinking about moving into another position. I have to plan on putting in that application, making my resume, doing that interview. I have to plan to do everything. So planning is a main part of our lives. If we don't plan, we will spiral out of control. I'm 24 and I recently just learned that a couple months ago. So I'm gonna say I've learned that recently now, and I've put that into plan going into the new year. So just make sure you plan and prioritize your life. Okay, another tip that I have is listen more before you speak. I used to be so, I have to have the last word. let me hurt you before you hurt me. That was my mindset. So I used to always talk so fast. Like, as soon as someone says something negative, I already got something to come back with it. Like, oh, you're not gonna talk to me like that. Like, oh no. Like, I was already ready to defend myself instead of actually listening to what that person is trying to tell me. I am going to use my boyfriend for an example. There is an age gap between me and my boyfriend. So when me and him got together, I just thought, like, yeah, like, you can't teach me anything. Like, my daddy already raised me. You can't teach me nothing. I'm grown. You know, all you can do is just benefit to my life as a partner and benefit to my life in the life that we build together. You know, that was my mindset. So when he started telling me things, started teaching me things, at first I was always had a rebuttal. At first I was always, you're not my daddy. Like, I was so ready to just attack him and be so assertive. Like, just, you're not gonna tell me what to do. Because in my mind, at first I thought he was trying to not say groom me, but try to make me into someone that he wanted just because he was older. That was my mindset at first, and he was not doing it at all. He was just letting me know some things that I did not know. If I said something and it was incorrect, he corrected me. So instead of me getting mad at that, I started to listen more before I speak. You know, before I say anything to him, I listened to what he said. And ever since I started doing that, it has made my relationship better, and it has made me grow. So that is one of the tips that I do want to give you, because I understand as females, we are stubborn and we feel like nobody can teach us nothing, or we just feel like, I'm gonna do what I want to do, and that's fine. You can do what you want to do, but also take some time to listen. Okay, if you just take time to listen to the people around you, your horizons will broaden, and you would definitely be in a different mindset. You would definitely be in a different mindset, and that's not even just talking to your boyfriend. You can talk to your mom. You can talk to your siblings. You know, sometimes your older siblings, they have some good ass advice. Okay, because I know sometimes my sisters, I'd be like, girl, you don't know what you're talking about. But then sometimes I go to them and I be like, girl, I'm glad I came to you. You know, so you just have to be open mind and just be ready to accept things. Always be available to learn. Always be open to learn. Anybody can teach you anything. And the last tip I have for you, for those who are tapping into their feminine energy, tapping into that soft era, tapping into that grown woman era, okay? The last tip that I have is to reframe those negative thoughts into positive ones. You definitely have to reframe your thoughts. Take things that you may think are negative and turn them into positive things. You don't have a new car, but you have a car. Someone doesn't have a car. For example, I started a floral arrangement business, and at first I had all these negative thoughts like, oh, people are not gonna like this. Like, every order I do, I always have a voice in the back of my head like, they're not gonna like this. Like, something is gonna be wrong. They're gonna text you and say, hey, I didn't like this, or hey, this came apart, or hey, can I have my money back? Like, I always used to have that negative mindset every time I made an order, that someone is going to have a negative, comment. Somebody is going to have something negative to say. And it has never happened. It has never happened to me. So it's just like, girl, why are you so negative? Like, every time I have an order, I always get great feedback. I loved it. She loved this. I'm coming back to you. I always get good positive feedbacks, but I always just I used to have a negative mindset about my work. But now I can until I can't. That is how I maneuver. I can until I can't. So any order that I get, I don't care if I've never done it before. I can until I can't. And you won't know until you try. And everything that I have tried, every new order I have got that I've never worked on, it came out great. And I got good feedback. So you have to turn your negative thoughts into positive things. Like, okay, you didn't get approved for that house, apply for another house. That house wasn't for you. God had already seen that if you hadn't moved there, you were going to have all type of construction issues. You're going to have nosy neighbors. You know, your whole life was going to spiral out of control if you bought that house. So change that into positive. That wasn't my house. Let me find something else. You are in control of your life. The job you choose, the money you spend, you are in control of your life. So you have to figure out what control do you want. Do you want to have that positive control? Every time something negative happens, you have to gear it back to being positive. You cannot let negativity just have you in stagnant, because eventually that negativity is going to turn into depression, and depression is a whole nother ball game. Okay, that's a whole nother field broken down into so many different things. But you don't want to get into that, you know, depressive state, or just feel like time is just going by. You know, you see your peers buying houses, buying cars, getting married, having kids and things like that, and you're just in that same spot. You don't want to be like that. So just make sure that you are positive about your life, okay? Everything is not always negative. And if you feel like you cannot find any positive in your life right now, create some, okay? Find a new hobby. I just started coloring a couple weeks ago. I never thought that I would be coloring at my big grown age. As we say, at our big grown age. Like, at an adult, I didn't never think that I would be coloring. But that's another hobby that I picked up away from social media. Because as soon as I get off work, I'm scrolling on TikTok, scrolling on Facebook, scrolling on Twitter. Like, when I wake up in the morning, I'm scrolling on Facebook, scrolling on TikTok, scrolling on Twitter. Like, social media can keep you busy all day because it's social. Everybody is always talking. Something is always happening. So this may sound so harsh, but nobody is going to come to your rescue. You have to be there for yourself. It's okay to pour into others. It's okay to, you know, pour into your relationship, pour into your friendships, pour into, you know, the relationship with your family members. It's okay to pour a little bit of yourself into other people, but you have to make sure that you are pouring the maximum amount into yourself. You have to make sure that your cup is always full. You have to, because you cannot fill nobody else's cup and empty yours out. You can't. You cannot. That's where the negativity come in at. That's what you have to remain positive. You have to. So I hope that this helped you out. I really do, because it has definitely helped me out these past couple of months, and I cannot wait to see how my life just changes over these next couple of weeks. Because starting just day one, when you start, okay, that's a huge thing right there. Okay, just start. That's all you gotta do. Just start, and you are going to love it. So with that being said, thank you for coming back to my channel. This is going to be the end of this girl talk. Trust me, there are plenty more coming. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will definitely see you guys in the next video. Bye.